Okay, welcome investor. Welcome to Smart Investing with Philip. Please subscribe to the channel and push the like button. This will help me to really increase my reach to a lot more investors and the people that wants to be helped in this very difficult market. On a daily basis, I will always be there with you, and we're gonna go through this journey of investing for many years to the success. So please help me. Join the channel, press the like button, and make a comment. Okay, let's go straight into it. Today the market seems like it's becoming a bit more quiet. So it's testing a bit whether this is the bottom or we just like a technical rebound, and after that there will be another leg down. So we're gonna see straight into what are the main indices doing, and what are the key movers and key shakers during this today's session. Let's go into it. The Nasdaq really hasn't really moved today. I mean, if you see the trading day today is basically what it is right now in the chart. It's just like totally flat. Nothing really happened during the day. So it seems like from yesterday a big dip to today there's been not much activity in the Nasdaq. So what we can see, the level that the Nasdaq is actually taking is still having what we call uncertainty doji. But although that uncertainty is there and it's still slightly down on the day by minus 0.24, you can see the volume is still increasing, and the RSI is still very much oversold at at 30 RSI, so even less than 30 RSI. So definitely the pressure on the downside is not over, but still more quiet today than it was yesterday. On the S&P 500, same story. You get a down market, a bit more serious than the one that we have on the Nasdaq. Of course, the Nasdaq has actually more sold off than what the S&P 500 has done. So you get a minus 0.83% on the day. You can see RSI is still showing that it's massively oversold, well below the 30 RSI level. So it's even lower than August last year and April in 2024. So you see the last down market in March, April, May, and in August we had the RSI touching 30 but never going lower than 30, but this time we are much lower than 30. So it's a sign that the market is still under the pressure of sellers. What is interesting is that TLT has been done as well. So not only the equity market is done, but the bond market is done as well on the 20 years. So that means they don't even know if this sell-off that you've seen on the last few weeks is going to trigger a decrease in rate from the Fed. They're not sure at all, because if they were expecting that this sell-off will trigger a decrease in rate of the Fed, then the TLT will move up. But it's not the case at all. So it doesn't seem like the market is expecting a rate cut in the next Fed meeting in March. So if you look at the Max 7 has recovered slightly today. At least it has stopped to decrease. You can see that the Max 7 altogether is a positive 0.39, and the main movers on the Max 7 is Amazon, Meta, Microsoft slightly, Netflix, and Tesla. NVDA also has increased slightly by 1.66%. So it seems like the Max 7 is finding a bottom, but we will see in the next coming days if the bottom is confirmed or not. What I told you on the Fibonacci retracement is that we actually tested few times the 0.61 retracement level of the Fibonacci, and so far we are holding that level. Just to let you know, if we break that level of 0.61, the next level is 0.78. So that means we're going to go from a level of 61% retracement to 78% of retracement from the bottom of August last year to the high of 2024. So that means we will have almost fully retraced all the upside from August last year. So let's wait and see. So if you look as well at IWM, you can see that it's flat for the day. It's 0.01, neither up, neither down. And you have also this doji, this uncertainty doji. It is uncertain whether it wants to go up or down. But what is also interesting to see is that the volume is quite high. Even though the market is flat, the volume has been quite high. So there has been a lot of sellers and buyers. So it seems like it's balancing finally on the IWM at the level of 200. I told you that the 200 will be a critical level for IWM because it's testing basically the upper channel of the trading range that it was trading during 2022 and 2024. You see this one here, where you see the channel between 2022 2024, and actually we're testing the channel. If it goes into the channel, then I think we're going to be trapped in this channel for a while again. And I hope that this is not what is going to happen, because I tell you, I'm very frustrating with IWM. On the stock level, AMD is quite stable. It's still holding quite well the level of Fibonacci of 0.78. I told you that if it breaks that level, then it will massively go down to $60, and then it will fully retrace from the upside of 2023, which is quite increasing, crazy and incredible if it does that, you know. Palantir also stabilized today with plus 2%. And you can see also that SMCI has moved 10% up today, which is quite a good sign, because as SMCI, from the when it rallied just before the report has been released, then when the report was released, then it's about selling the news. So basically buy the rumor and sell the news, a phenomenon that we've seen. And then since the level of 39 and 40, then it seems to be holding well the point of control, about $40 a share. So, and it could be that when the market will be good again, then the SMCI will go up. What also you have noticed that during the massive sell-off of the last few days, SMCI has not really sell off at all, which really show that the selling on the SMCI is done. Most people who wanted to sell on SMCI, they have already sold. So which is quite a good news. And I believe the same for AMD. People who wanted to sell already sold AMD. So job opening. Today we were expecting 7.6 million jobs opening, actually higher than expected job numbers of 7.74, which actually support the thesis that Jerome Powell explained in the last meeting, that actually the job market is still very, very, very strong. So there is no worry and there is no rush to decrease the rate. Tomorrow we will have very important economic numbers like the core inflation rate, CPI number, inflation rate, and that's actually something that is going to potentially move the market if the inflation is actually under control, if it's slightly decreasing or increasing. So the expectation for the core inflation rate is 0.3%. Core inflation rate year over year is 3.2%, and the inflation rate for month over month is 0.3%. Actually, the downside from the prior months of 0.5%, and we look for an inflation rate year over years of 2.9%. So if we get those numbers, I think the market will certainly rally. And it's not even sure that it's going to rally, because if this number holds firm, that means there is no need to decrease the rate again. So we will see tomorrow these numbers when they come out and what impact they will be on the market. For Thursday, we will have the PPI numbers and the initial job claim numbers and all the economic data regarding this. So this week, tomorrow and Thursday, there will be quite interesting data, and the market will certainly move over that. Headline on Bloomberg was volatile trading leave US stocks on doorstep of a correction. So basically, they say doorstep of a correction. I believe the correction has been there, at least for the small cap, for the tech, and for the Mega 7, but certainly not yet for the S&P 500, but it actually almost flirts with the correction. So it is not like for 0.5% or 0.25%. I mean, that was a correction already. So there's still a lot of headline about tariff. They say Trump backtrack on Canada, say 25% metal tariff is taking effect. Stock rise late on Trump bullish economic call. So there's been a economic meeting with the Trump administration and the key actors of the economy, and the meeting has been quite well. And and the president has made a comment during that meeting that he doesn't see a US economic recession. So right now, Trump is meeting with CEO amid tariff concern. So there's the meeting that is happening right now. So maybe we will have some news again from tomorrow. But it's good that he has this meeting with the top CEOs of the US economy or US companies, because then at least he will have a feedback from the key actors on the economy and what the effect of this tariff and is restructuring and to government spending, government employment, and so on will have into the economy, and most importantly on the earnings of this company. Because at the end of the day, if the earnings of this company is not impacted by everything that it is doing, and the firing and the restructuring of the government spending and all the firing of the government employee, then if there is no effect on the real economy, then who cares really? So it's basically what matters, that we need to understand how these all things will impact the real economy in terms of employment, inflation, in terms of activity and GDP and all this stuff, Okay. I think we've done a good market wrap for today. Nothing much to say about the market today. I mean, it's just like good to see that the sell-off has actually stopped, at least for today. And let's see if tomorrow the sell-off or the market will still continue to hold on and to not sell off again. Maybe slightly recover. I hope for everybody that now you are more relaxed and you are actually taking the view this is a long-term game, and there is no need to panic, and there is no need to run for the exit, because if you sell, then you lose. That's simple as that. Maybe take the opportunity to watch my video that I did on the Max 7, and maybe this is a good time for you to start nibbling into the Max 7, or to top up your investment to DCA, because these companies are the best in the world. So if you don't buy the best company in the world cheaper than it was 2 months ago when everybody was rushing to buy this type of company, then I don't understand. You have to buy it when it's cheaper. Of course, you have red in the portfolio today, but tomorrow you have a lot of green. So what do you care, Anyway, thank you so much for watching the channel. I invite you again to subscribe, press the like button, and make a comment on this video. Thanks so much. Have a good evening. Bye.